Bring up to speed on that story. Reporter Samkele Maseko is in the Northwest Province with the latest on that story. Samkele, good afternoon to you. So patently the Premier's office is taking this very seriously, but we still have very little indication as to exactly who is trying to kill him, if the allegations are to be believed.
Yes, Jeremy, with little indication of who is actually trying to kill the Premier, if these allegations are to be believed. We are waiting to speak to General Matakata of the Hawks. She is inside this interministerial committee meeting where we are camped outside to speak to General Matakata, the Police Minister Pegicele, and also the Premier himself, Premier Supra Mahumapelo. We're hoping to doorstop him and ask him who is trying to kill him and what are the gains if they do kill him. We understand that he said that a down payment of 250,000 rands has been paid to this particular individual, and he opened the case here at the Mahikeng police station. But on another issue of the interministerial committee meeting that's taking place here, let's just take a listen to what the chair of this interministerial committee, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, had to say about the report she is hoping to file and send through to the president to have it on President Cyril Ramaphosa's desk by Wednesday afternoon on the state of governance of the Northwest Province. You'd understand that the Department of Health has been placed under administration as long with the provincial treasury that's also placed under administration. The Deputy Minister of Finance, Mondli Kungubele, is also here along with the Director General. Let's just take a listen to what Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma had to say about this report.
We've spent a week here. Both the technical team and the interministerial team came last week. We are here. Last week we were seeing more the government structures. Today we'll continue with the government structures, but we'll also see stakeholders. And then after that, we will do a preliminary report to Cabinet and to the President on Wednesday.
So Wednesday then, Samkele, seems to be some sort of deadline day, but it's fair to say that the Premier, this is, remains under enormous pressure. Are people now saying that his days are definitely numbered?
Well, the outcomes of the ANC's National Working Committee meeting were that the recommendation is that he must step down. The President, when he was closing that NWC meeting, he used Takota Lihueti's inputs as a departure point and as a reference point for him to say, well, it's a done deal, it's concluded. We do recommend that Premier Supra Mahumapelo must step down. Did you remember that Takota Lihueti is the former provincial secretary here in the northwest of the ANC? He's now an NWC member, and subsequently he's the deputy head of organizing under Senzo Mkhunu at Luthuli House. So it'd be rather interesting that Supra Mahumapelo's former political ally now turned political foe and enemy, along with Colin Mayinia, seemingly collaborating with those who supported Cyril Ramaphosa going to the 54th National Conference of the ANC in ousting Supra Mahumapelo in the province. We've had the likes of the former provincial chairperson Nono Muloi also making representations when President Cyril Ramaphosa was here in the province in that all-important meeting after he cut his trip to the UK short to try and quell the tensions here in the province. We've got the likes of China Dodovu as well, the former deputy chairperson, who've been echoing these sentiments that perhaps it's time for Supra Mahumapelo to go. We've also had the likes of Kenny Morolong, who was part of the then Youth League as its former provincial chairperson and former PEC member of the ANC in the province, saying that this is an evil system in the province that has been designed and is being overlooked by the Premier Supra Mahumapelo himself, politically within the ANC and in governance. So it does look like there is mounting pressure for him to go. But there's not only that anti-Supra Mahumapelo faction that's gaining traction. You've also got a pro-Supra Mahumapelo faction that's saying hands off Supra Mahumapelo, and they want him to stay in office. They marched to Luthuli House last week. So it's going to be rather interesting how the ANC top six navigates through these stormy waters. You understand that they're also having their own top six meeting today at Luthuli House to deal with issues surrounding the Northwest Province, and in particular President Cyril Ramaphosa will be reporting back to them on the meeting he had with Supra Mahumapelo on Thursday afternoon about his future as the Premier of the Northwest after the ANC and WC recommended that he should step down as the Premier of this province. So it'd be rather interesting of the outcomes that come out of that ANC top six meeting. I know that our colleague Xoli Mgambi is keeping a close eye on that meeting taking place at Luthuli House at President Street, ANC headquarters.
Samkele, where then is the Premier today, and what are we hearing from him?
Jeremy, the Premier is here in the venue that we're at in this interministerial committee meeting. He's sitting and listening to various representations being made by various stakeholders about the state of governance in the province, particularly looking at the collapse of the health department. He is inside. We've seen his security detail and his convoy. He's definitely here. We've asked a number of people who are inside this venue. They have confirmed to us that the Premier is here. So we will be door-stopping him once again to find out if indeed he's telling the truth about this assassination plot, or is he just simply seeking for public sympathy as he tries to wrestle and to keep his political position as the provincial chairperson of the province and also as the Premier of this province. So basically, he's fighting for his political survival.
Is there any evidence that security has been increased around him?
Now, at this point in time, I've only seen 2 police convoys. I've seen the protection detail that is behind his own convoy, and I've seen his own car. I've not seen any other increased security detail around that. We'll be fielding those questions to General Matakata and to the police Minister Begicele, who's also somewhat involved in the deployment of security detail for VIPs. So we'll be seeking those questions from those relevant political heads of these departments in the Hawks and in the police ministry in the form of Minister Begicele and Supra Mahumapelo himself, if he's hired any private security to also protect him.